Hello everyone, hope this video finds you well. This is one of several videos I'll be making throughout the semester just to kind of orient you, catch you up on what we've been doing, and taking a peek forward at what we will be doing. So as you know, we have been using these first couple modules of our course to get to know ourselves. I call that intrapersonal communication. And as we've gotten to do some personality tests and career tests, I hope those have helped you kind of give a better sense of what your strengths are, some of those areas where you might need to grow stronger in, and how that can help you choose your career and course plan here at Boise State. So that's kind of coming to a head in this module section where we're talking about our goals. So thank you so much for your posts on the discussion board of your concept maps over what you feel like your overall goal is for getting a degree at Boise State, and how you can set some learning goals to support that overall goal. I've been able to look at a few of your discussion boards and left some comments on there. If you have another course instructor, they might have left some as well. But the pattern that we're seeing basically is some of you have a very clear idea of what your overall goal is. Maybe it is to start a business, or to attend law school, or become a teacher or a nurse when you graduate. Those are all great. And that's why we're here in this program, is because we are ready to support you in whatever goal you have for your learning. A few of you, however, have set your goal as just graduating with a bachelor's degree. So we're assuming that's going to happen, and we will definitely support you to make that happen. So we don't necessarily want you to write that as your overall goal. What we want you to think about is, what kind of a person do you want to be when you graduate? Where do you see yourself 5 years after you graduate? What kinds of skills would be most helpful for you to gain during this time in school, so that you can be the kind of person you want to be, or in the career you want to be, or move to a different career that you want to move to by the time you graduate. So that's really what your overall goal should focus on. Getting a certain grade point average, or just graduating with a degree, are not really the kinds of overall goals we're looking for. As far as learning goals, it's kind of the same thing. We want you to think about, what are those skills, what kinds of knowledge would I need to become that kind of person that I want to be, or to get that job I want, or to move into that new career field. That might take a little exploring, and as the semester goes on, we will be kind of researching our goals, figuring out what those skills are that are most needed in those fields or in that way of living. So that's more to come, and I realize this assignment is kind of just a first step in that direction, but we'll continue the discussion throughout the semester. The hope is that by the end of the semester you will have a very clear overall goal, and you'll have some great learning goals that will help you achieve that goal. All those goals together will help you inform the courses that you'll take at Boise State in your upper division. So starting in Module 3, we're kind of shifting from intrapersonal to interpersonal communication. That's communicating with each other. We're going to start that by talking a little more about the goals we have, about the courses we want to take. You'll be involved with people, obviously online or face-to-face as you do that, so that's part of the interpersonal communication. And from there we'll move on to other skills like writing and speaking, moving ahead into the class. But in this next module, we'll be focusing on what we call the individual degree plan, which is a form that you'll fill out that will list and justify the 21 credits of upper division courses that you're wanting to take at Boise State. By the end of Module 3, you'll actually submit that document along with a revised and a little stronger version of the goals that you wrote, starting in Module 2. We're going to put that all together, and then it will be time for you to meet with your advisor who will spend some one-on-one time with you, really looking at your goals and figuring out what courses are the best for you to take. We do want you, however, to have that filled out as much as you can. That will help with the discussion that you have with your advisor, and it may even make that a very quick discussion if your goals are focused and the courses that you list and justify meet those goals. Then that could save you a little time in that meeting. Otherwise, you might need to spend up to an hour with your advisor, either on the phone, at Google Chat, or in person, talking about those things. So by the end of Module 3, you'll actually submit those documents, and then you'll have about 3 modules, which is about 6 weeks during this full semester, to make that advising appointment with your advisor. If Monique Halgat was your MDS advisor, she has moved on to another job opportunity, so you will need to make your appointment with Amanda Horn, and so you can find her contact information just as you did Monique's and Alexis's on the You Can Book Me site. There's a link to that in our course in the modules where I ask you to make the appointment. Also in the faculty information section under my information, there's also a link there. So you can access their calendars in those ways. So that's kind of the big picture of what's coming up. If you have any questions, please contact your section instructor or me. We're all here to help you succeed, and I've been encouraged by the work you guys have been doing so far. Keep it up, and if I don't hear from you, I'll definitely see you online. Thanks.